Hey guys, I'm not really one to make a video about my feelings or anything like that, but since I can't really talk about them in person, I figure I can make a video and, you know, because I'm not looking somebody in the face. I don't know why that helps, but, and I guess I'd like to be able to go back and look at this later. I've been pretty down, like, the last few weeks or so. Like, more down than usual. Because I get my moments, but, I've been, like, steadily down for the last few weeks. And I'm not suicidal or anything, just, like, really depressed. Just really, you know, down. And I guess I just wanted to get it out on here. Most of it is transgender issues, you know, just regular old dysphoria. And recently I've gotten a lot of bottom dysphoria, which is kind of strange because I have a lot of top dysphoria. And, like, I don't even go out and do things because I'll feel insecure about it. But bottom dysphoria has been, like, rearing its head at me. Like, I'm always, you know, looking down, like, you know, I don't, like, I should have something there. I mean, we all go through it, but and I don't really understand it, but I'm sure I'll get through it, so. Also, I've had some issues with, like, my grandma, thinking about my grandma a lot. My birthday's coming up, and I was born on my grandma's birthday, so we did something on our birthday every year that we were together. Like, every year we were in the same city. Which when I lived with my dad for like 10 years, but every time I was, you know, near my grandma, we were really close and we spent a lot of time together. And I was the favorite, but I'm usually okay. My grandma died April 17th of 2007, and I'm usually okay unless I'm, like, really thinking about it, or if I'm visiting her gravesite or something. But we found out recently that my great aunt, my grandma's sister, has bone cancer, and she will probably not be able to pull through it. And while they were doing chemo for her bone cancer, they also found 2 other kinds of cancer, and I think she's pretty much, like, given up. Like, she doesn't really eat, and she doesn't really take care of herself anymore. She can't really walk because of the bone cancer, because it hurts for her to sit wrong or anything. But she's looking a lot like my grandma. Just their faces are looking a lot alike, their hair. The fact that my grandma was in a wheelchair for the last couple of years of her life, and now my great aunt's gonna be in a wheelchair. All those factors together, they don't really help me. It's like seeing my grandma all over again. It's like seeing her die all over again, like, see her health go downhill. I took care of my grandma the last, probably the last 6 months of her life, and I just don't think I can see it again. And my mom wants to go see my aunt, you know, on a regular basis, and I always tell her, no, I'm not going, because for one, the whole time I'm there, all I'm going to think about is my grandma. And I love my aunt, but we haven't really, I didn't spend a whole lot of time with her, so all I see is my grandma when I look at her. Oof, sorry. And I just don't want to be reminded of my grandma all the time. And I feel like I may regret later that I didn't go see my aunt more. And I didn't see her a lot before, you know, she dies. But I'm kind of torn between, do I really want to be around her and be that depressed, or, you know, do I send good energy around her, you know, like my mom and stuff? Because my mom's not going to be so depressed, my sister's not going to be so depressed. And because they didn't take my grandma dying as hard as I did, which they took it hard, but I do believe that I was probably the hardest of everyone. But I guess I'll shut up about that before I get all teary-eyed. I haven't really cried. I've cried once since I started tea. And I always get to that point where I'm like, my eyes are like full of tears and then nothing happens. My tears just kind of dry up or something. But there's some other things like bothering me, you know, work and stuff, but you know, everything all together like makes a very unhappy Levi. So I just wanted to get it all out on here and maybe get some advice from you guys, maybe about coping, or like I'm on antidepressants already. Trying to get into my doctor maybe to up them a little bit, but my psychologist left my insurance, so the new psychologist, he can't see me until like the 28th, which I guess is cool, but I kind of wish that he could see me a little sooner than that, but oh well. Anyways, so that's my little bit of sharing my feelings, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye.